It made us cry, but it also made us laugh. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Avengers Endgame moments.
Honestly, into this exact second, I thought you were Build-A-Bear.
Maybe I am.
For this list, we're looking at the most hilarious, lighthearted moments from this record-breaking MCU film.
Captain Steve. Sorry, America. Rogers.
Number 10, Hulk pretends to smash. Easily one of the biggest and most welcome surprises in Endgame was the evolution of Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Fans were disappointed when the giant green Goliath became camera shy in Infinity War.
What do you mean, no?
But it's safe to say that Professor Hulk more than made up for it. Though he might be the best of both worlds, Hulked out Banner seems to be an inherently mellow dude, lacking the drive to smash that defined his other half. And so, seeing him try to imitate 2012 Hulk is absolutely hilarious.
Maybe smash a few things along the way.
I think it's gratuitous, but whatever.
Banner might be a genius, but an actor he is not. His heart's just not into it. Well, so much for Banner's old secret.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
Number 9, talking time travel movies. It might be a popular concept to explore in film and television, but as this scene reminds us, there are multiple ways to approach the concept of time travel. Thankfully, there's also no shortage of pop culture references out there to provide examples.
Quantum Leap, Wrinkle in Time, Somewhere in Time.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Basically any movie that deals with time travel.
Die Hard? No, that's not one.
It would seem that Rhodey is well versed in time travel movies, even if Scott Lang is not totally clear on the concept.
So Back to the Future's a bunch of bullshit.
What makes the scene so great is how well the cast plays off one another. Nebula doesn't say much, but her surly, matter-of-fact contributions are pitch perfect.
And your former present becomes the past, which can't now be changed by your new future.
Exactly.
Of course, the highlight of the scene is without a doubt Rhodey's version of the baby Hitler dilemma.
Why don't we just find baby Thanos, and...
First of all, that's horrible.
It's Thanos.
Number 8, Star-Lord meets 2014 Gamora.
Gamora?
Imagine losing the person you love and then seeing them again. It would be surreal and utterly overwhelming. The sort of chance that people fantasize about but never actually get to experience. So yeah, we totally feel for Quill in this moment.
I thought I lost you.
But now imagine a complete stranger walking up to you, touching your face, and saying what sounds like melodramatic nonsense. Yeah, we totally get Gamora's response too.
Touch.
Marvel has mastered the art of balancing drama and humor, but rarely have they flipped the switch more effectively or more hilariously than in this scene. Thankfully, Star-Lord is the sort of dude who knows how to roll with the punches. And kicks.
You missed the first time. Then you got them both the second time.
Number 7, Professor Hulk's selfie.
You mind?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
As we said earlier, it's not just the Hulk who's changed, but Bruce Banner as well. Finding an equilibrium between the two warring identities has resulted in a happy-go-lucky Banner who seems genuinely at peace. Something that's rarely been said about either him or Hulk in the character's 50-plus years of history.
I'm so confused.
These are confusing times.
When Hulk is approached by a few young fans asking for a selfie, he's the perfect gentleman giant.
Excuse me, Mr. Hulk?
Yes.
Can we get a photo?
100%, little person.
This is clearly a request that Banner gets often, and he's obviously loving his new life. He's even got a freaking catchphrase.
Hulk out!
Scott Lang's jealousy only makes it funnier.
They're Hulk fans.
Wait,
They don't know Ant-Man.
Oh, he
Nobody
feels bad.
does. Nobody does.
No, he wants you.
I
He
don't want
wants to take a picture with them.
Yeah, look, he's even saying no, he doesn't. I get
come
it.
on.
Number 6, Nebula and War Machine watch Star-Lord dance.
We just wait around for this Quill guy to show up and then he leads us to the Power Stone, is that it?
Let's take cover.
The opening of 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy is an infinitely rewatchable dance number that makes you instantly fall in love with Chris Pratt's goofy outlaw hero in the making. The editing, the setting, the music, the moves, the facial expressions, It all comes together perfectly. He's dancing like nobody is watching, and it is absolutely adorable. But when this moment in time is revisited in Endgame, we're watching it from an outside perspective. And perspective is everything. It's like walking in on someone dancing and singing alone in their bedroom, only way worse because this is a grown man doing it in the desolate and gloomy landscape of Morag. Needless to say, his audience is less than impressed.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Number 5. So many stairs.
So many stairs!
One of the most interesting things that the Russo brothers did when they revisited past MCU films in Endgame was set the action in and around the big moments from these well-known movies.
If it's all the same to you, I'll have that drink now.
Much like with the Star-Lord dance number, the trip to 2012's Battle of New York gives us a look into the less glamorous, more humdrum moments that came immediately after the Avengers' first big victory. In Hulk's case, we learn that stepping up and playing the hero didn't exactly change his outsider status.
Maximum occupancy has been reached.
Take the stairs.
Yes. Stop.
Take the stairs. Hate the stairs.
Don't worry, buddy. We hate stairs too.
No! Stairs!
Number 4. Cap versus Cap.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I have eyes on Loki.
When Steve Rogers comes face to face with 2012 Captain America, he's forced to take a good hard look at himself. Can we just take a moment to really appreciate how much better Captain America's suit got as the MCU progressed?
That suit did nothing for your ass.
No one asked you to look, Tony.
It's ridiculous.
I think you look great, Cap. As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
That 2012 costume left a lot of room for improvement. But this encounter is more than just an opportunity for physical self-reflection.
That is America's ass.
It's also Cap's first time being on the receiving end of his distinct mannerisms. You know how no one likes hearing their own recorded voice? Well, hearing your own catchphrase delivered by yourself in person is apparently even worse. Cringy? Maybe for Steve, but audiences loved it.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Number 3. Ant-Man loses his taco. Scott Lang might be a wisecracking master thief, but when it comes to the whole superhero thing, he's still trying to find his way. He's eager to please, but ill at ease, and it really shows whenever he's in the presence of the other Avengers. As Lang sits on a bench preparing to enjoy a quick bite to eat, War Machine sticks a classic superhero landing, startling Scott so badly he loses his taco. Yeah, that's some bad blood there.
Brody, careful on re-entry. There's an idiot in the landing zone.
Oh, God.
Thankfully, Professor Hulk, with his newly improved attitude towards life, is there to show the Ant-Man some much-needed kindness. Sometimes it's the smallest gestures that make all the difference. Like a taco. It's one of the film's funniest moments, but it's also very sweet. Number 2. Thor stands up for Korg.
Thor, he's back. That kid on the TV just called me a dickhead again.
Noob master.
Honestly, everything about our introduction to the new and not so improved Thor was hilarious. From the frat house vibe and his Big Lebowski look, to the fact that his best buds are a rock and a giant bug.
Hulk, you know my friends, Meek and Korg, right?
Hey, boys!
guys, long time no see.
Beers on the bucket. Feel free to log into the Wi-Fi. No password, obviously.
Yes, there's some underlying trauma and depression driving his current lifestyle, but that's dealt with later in the movie.
It's my mother. She dies today.
Oh, that's today?
In this moment, Thor, Meek, and Korg are the stars of the Marvel buddy sitcom we never knew we needed. The scene reaches its comedic peak, however, when Thor chews out a Fortnite player, Noobmaster69, for bullying Korg.
Listen, buddy, if you don't log off this game immediately, I'm gonna fly over to your house, come down to that basement you're hiding in, rip off your arms, and shove them up your butt!
People talk big when playing online, but few can back up a threat like the God of Thunder.
Thank you, Thor.
Hey, let me know if he bothers you again, okay?
Thank you very much, I will.
I know I've said this before, but my favorite part was the talking time travels movie part.
This is known.
Obviously, because I love both Back to the Future, not bullshit, and Die Hard. But yeah, I really liked how this movie threw us some humor along with the action and feels. Anyway, number 1 also involves time travel.
Shut the front door.
Yes, so let's see some honorable mentions and then we'll get to it.
No, give me that. You have the little one.
You don't need to do that because you're just holding the position. Oh, yeah. That was close. That's a goal. We are now one apiece.
I would like to try again.
Trust me. Hail Hydra.
You know, she stuck her hand inside a rock this one time. And then the ether stuck itself inside her. And she became very, very sick. And so I had to take her to Asgard, which is where I'm from. And we had to try and fix her.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1. Time travel fail.
I have no idea, man. We're talking about time travel here. Either it's all a joke or none of it is. We're good.
As previously discussed, Scott Lang makes it clear that his understanding of time travel is rooted firmly in pop culture depictions. But he soon learns the hard way just how complicated time travel can actually be in execution.
Excuse me?
He's kidding. Can't say things.
It was a bad joke.
The first attempt sees Scott return as a roughly 12-year-old version of himself. You might recognize the actor, Jackson A. Dunn, who starred in the 2019 superhero horror flick Brightburn. It's funny, but Hulk's attempt to fix the issue really kicks the comedy into high gear. In short succession, we soon meet old man Scott Lang and a baby version of the character.
It's baby.
It's Scott.
As a baby.
He'll grow.
Bring Scott back.
The cherry on top? The time-traveling whodunit of who wet Scott's pants.
Time travel! What? I see this as an absolute win.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.